So my wife and kids really recognize me for Father's Day, and I love them so much. For the story of them baking cakes, I'll leave it to my wife to describe the process. Happy Father's Day.
We made strawberry cake. The strawberry cake was made out of cake mix that may have been a little expired, quite expired. The most recent cake mix was 2 years expired, and the really questionable one was 4 years expired because we really wanted to show Dad how much we love him. Also, one other caveat, these were not conventional box cake mixes. These were gluten-free boxed cake mixes, which if anyone who's ever tried to make anything gluten-free, there are so many pitfalls already with that. All right, so what you do for an expired cake mix, according to the internet, is you just add a little bit more egg is one option, or a little bit more baking powder. So we did both. Also, we didn't have eggs. So, in place of eggs, we did have Bob's Red Mill egg replacer, the vegan variety, which is supposed to completely replace an egg. Now, the other ingredient we were supposed to have, according to the original box mix, was milk, which we also didn't have. But that's okay because we had simple organic oat milk. All right, so with the amount of extra baking powder added to each, miraculously both cakes did rise, which was pretty amazing considering the vintage cake rose quite a bit. It actually looked like a respectable standalone cake. The pokey cake, which was the older mix, that was the mix that was 4 years expired. So despite the, doubling of additional baking powder, the vintage cake received a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder extra on top of the baseline mix. The pokey cake received a 1/2 teaspoon of extra baking powder. And they both did rise, but the vintage cake rose really well. And the 4 years expired cake, not so much. It was about pancake level rising.